my gosh. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Sorry about that. My little clicker, I had bought a clicker not that long ago so that um, I could just like turn it on without my you having to use my hand. But anyway, good morning, YouTube. So I wanted to talk about. I was thinking about something this morning, and I guess that it sort of relates to like pretty much everything. But so I have this friend who has all these adopted pets. She has adopted like these cats just kind of come find her and she feeds them, and and then they become her cat, and her she has all these dogs. So she has, I think she has either 4 or 5 cats, and she has at least 3 dogs right now. and and she told me that she always buys just whatever's on sale to feed them. I was like, what? You just feed your dogs like any random food that's on sale? And she was like, yep. And then there's me, who like I am so like thoughtful. I like, okay, it has to be from the USA because I heard somewhere that Chinese dog food makes dogs sick, and it just so happens that I did feed my dog this food, and it did make her sick. And so I'm all like really careful about what I buy, and I go to this local place, and and like buying what's on sale is just not in the cards for me. But my friend's dogs live forever. Her animals just live like they outlive all other pets that I know. And so I'm sitting there thinking that my strategy really isn't working. Maybe I should just buy whatever's on sale, and then the animal gets like a nice variety, because for me they're like stuck with the same dog food for years. Maybe they get bored. They need something new. But anyway, and then I think about like the whole like makeup industry. The whole makeup industry. So you've got, because I absolutely love makeup. So you have this where you can go to the drugstore, your local Walgreens, and buy, CoverGirl, and um, all these different like brands that have been around for many years that are less expensive than if you were to go to Macy's and buy like Clinique or Estee Lauder or this kind of thing. And is that product better than this product? I mean, is it? Or is it all just in our perception? Is it all just in our beliefs? And I think it is. It's all in our beliefs. So during this time, this this pandemic, seeming pandemic, if it is a pandemic, it seems to me that it is so much in our beliefs about it, and the fear of it makes it worse. I don't know that I would be in the camp of saying that there is absolutely categorically no virus. I don't think that I'm in that camp, but I've been around long enough to know that there have been other supposed deadly viruses that have been out there and have caused kind of a panic before. I mean, I remember when this one, I can't remember exactly the exact details about it, but it was like when the vaccine came out, people were like jumping over each other to get this vaccine against this one deadly virus that was out. I don't know how long ago. And I'm having that thing happen with my brain. Like sometimes I go on this train of thought. Oh, this is what I wanted to share. So I had when my youngest child, I was really careful with him. I did vaccinate him, but not your typical vaccination schedule. I was really, really careful with vaccinations. Long story, don't even want to get into the whole details about it, but it was when this like measles outbreak came out, in Arizona. I live in Arizona. So this measles outcome break comes out, and actual friends were like getting with me. Oh, we thought maybe you didn't have him immunized, and maybe you want to think about it because measles are in Arizona. We have like 5 cases of measles or whatever. Um, so I actually ended up getting him immunized, and he got incredibly sick. I mean, incredibly sick. He was out for about 5 days with a very very high fever um, and and measles all over his body. He was really sick, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. So in the course of this whole me out of fear immunizing my child for measles, there was this I heard about in China. They have it compensatory. Like you don't have a choice. You have to have this immunization. But they kept having measles. They could not. It's like what the heck? It's like turns out there's like 23 strands of measles. How do you cover 23 strands of measles? And then even with this virus, they're even talking about how it's like changing and it's shifting and it turns into something else. And so by the time that this supposed vaccine that supposedly has not already been created, which I think it's already been created, but um, by the time it actually comes out to people getting the vaccine, the actual strand may have changed, may have morphed. And then when people keep getting this virus, they'll just say, that, oh, well, it morphed. Oh, well, the vaccination wasn't transported correctly. I mean, it's just nuts. It's just nuts. Anyway, I have made this statement over and over and over again that happiness is the best indicator of health that we could ever have. Just being happy, like not just indicator of health, but like creator of health. Just being happy. Happy. It's like the greatest thing we could do for humanity is to be happy because happiness is actually contagious. Like when we walk around with a smile on our face and we greet people, it's contagious. And so, anyway, I just wanted to put that out there because I believe that our beliefs about something are, it's everything. It's absolutely everything. If we believe that this virus is going to kill us, it's going to kill us. If we believe that we can overcome, that we could possibly get this virus and survive, that we can overcome this, then we will overcome this. It's all based on our beliefs about it. But anyway, another one of my ideas. Anyway, love you guys. I'll be back.